This is Elizabeth Griffin, your indie author from South Philly, and today I'm recording from my home. I'm sitting on the floor in my dining room surrounded by my posters and my loving cat. Reason being, I'd like to have privacy. I want to talk about erotic romance writing, and I don't want outsiders to hear what I have to say. So here we are. I'm dressed in a mask and formal wear because it makes me feel good. It gives me an opportunity to dress up, and it emphasizes a point. As an erotic romance writer, you need to create a pen name. You need to create an identity that's separate from what you do on the outside world. As erotic romance writers, we need to protect ourselves and our identity because some people will assume that what we write is who we are, and it's a difference. It's not true. We are creative beings, and we're telling a story, and we're using sex and love and emotions to do so. And some people will confuse what's on the paper with who we are, and we don't want that to happen. So to avoid complications, we create a pen name. And with this pen name, you will link all of your social media accounts. So your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, whatever you deem necessary as far as social media to help you promote your writing, you will link that to your pen name. When you create a website, it will be linked to your pen name. So let's begin. Erotic romance novels are plot-driven stories that have lots and lots of hot, sensual, salacious sex. So that's what we're going to be writing. Erotic romances are very popular among women. And there are so many different genres out there that you can have your pick. You can do dark romance. You can do suspenseful erotic romance. You can do historical, Regency. You can do just about anything. Alien romance. I've seen the gamut. Just go on Amazon and you will be amazed at what people write about. But it's all in fun, it's all in entertainment, and it all serves a purpose. And we love it. So, in order to write an erotic romance, you need a plot, lots of sex, but also a theme. And a theme is a reoccurring message that is seen in your book. And it can be presented in different ways with different characters, but you keep repeating the same subtle message. Also, in an erotic romance novel, you should have mood. The mood is like the feel of the book, the tone. It can be dark and swarthy, or it could be electrifying and hot. You pick the mood, and then you tell your story accordingly. With the erotic romance novel, you need starring characters. It could be a male and a female, a hero or a heroine, or it could be some other combination. But those characters should be three-dimensional. They shouldn't be flat characters or one-side characters. They need to be multi-layered. So they need to have different aspects of themselves that are revealed throughout the story. And you can check out some of my future videos that will talk about the types of characters if you're not quite familiar with what I'm saying. But three-dimensional characters are important. They move your story along, they surprise your readers, and they just add so much to the storytelling. So as I said, there are different genres, and you pick the one that suits you. When you're writing a love scene, or a sex scene, or open door scene, there are certain things that you need to consider. You need to use your five senses. When we read about them having intercourse or sex, we want to smell what's going on, like his skin, the sweat on his skin. We want to feel his muscles. We want to taste his lips. We want to use all five senses. We want to engage them in the writing, through the description, so that we enjoy and we feel what the characters are feeling. So using the five senses as a way to tell a story, as a way to depict a love scene is very, very important. And your reader will truly enjoy it because you will take them on an emotional high. There are some do's and don'ts in writing erotic romance. Amazon, Apple, and Kobo have banned certain writers because they have broached such subjects as bestiality, unconsensual rape, nudity on the cover. You need to check out the guidelines so that you don't violate them, because once Amazon labels you, it is hard to remove that label. So try to follow the guidelines. No incest. Some years ago, there was a lot of incest on Amazon and some of the other ebook retailers, and Amazon and some of them pull those titles. So now a lot of people will write pseudo-incest. And pseudo-incest is a stepmother and a stepson, that type of thing. It's not actually people that are related, but there are people that have married into new families. So please pay attention to the guidelines, because you don't want to be banned. And you want your work to get out there, and you want people to enjoy it. When you're writing erotic romance, there are so many stories out there, so many people are writing the same thing, that you may want to take an idea that's already out there and flip it around. And an example of this is I have the Red Velvet Delight series. I have a group of brothers. It's 3 brothers, and they're all virgins. A lot of stories out here deal with females that are virgins, but mine are alpha men and they're virgins. And I've been getting good responses. So you can take a storyline that's already out there and you can flip it around. And I just gave an example with what I'm doing with my Red Velvet Delight romance series. It is important for you to do research when you write about erotic romances, because you may pick a niche, and a niche is like a fetish type of thing, something that is not mainstream, but like a bondage and discipline, something like that. You want to investigate it before you write about it, because you want to get it right. If you do a trope, and a trope is something that people, like a go-to read for people. Some people like to read about kidnappings. Some people like to read about abductions, or or amnesia, or something like that. So study your tropes, understand how they work, and then implement them in your writing. In conclusion to this video, I'd like to say that it is important to keep producing products, to keep your name out there, to keep it circulating, because this is a very competitive field. And if you don't publish on a regular basis, people will move on to someone else. You will lose your fan base. So it's important to write swiftly, to do spell check, and to edit your work as best as you can, and to keep producing. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it is, please leave a comment below. Also, please support me and follow me on Facebook. You can check my description box under the video, and it will give you my contact information. I'm on Instagram at eGriffinGore, Facebook Elizabeth Griffin Gore, also Elizabeth Griffin, and Twitter at The Scrub Series. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed. Love, peace, and joy. Bye-bye.